Now, StormWatch 12 weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman.
Taking a look at our weather headlines for the days ahead. Warm and bright skies this weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weekend to get outdoors. Gusty winds along the coast, but that coastal Checo effect is going to make for some pretty warm weather in the Brookings Harbor area. Highs well above average, but inland areas really going to start feeling some heat early next week. Going to feel like summer with highs climbing back into the 90s in our west side valleys by Tuesday. But it does look like that heat will be fairly short-lived. Temperatures do look to ease a bit, getting back closer to average, if not a little bit below normal by the end of next week. Take a look at today, though. Gorgeous out there. 83 in Wairika, up to 82 today in Grants Pass, 76 in Klamath Falls. Will top out around 81 in Mount Shasta, and pretty warm in Brookings, up to around 80 with those gusty coastal winds. This evening looking great for the Scotty McCreery concert at the Expo in Central Point. 7 o'clock, 76 degrees, clear skies into the evening, a little bit of a breeze, but that will diminish through the evening, and temperatures falling into the lower 60s by about 11. Here's Stormcast. Just a few thin high clouds moving in later today, but all in all clear for tonight. As we step on into Sunday, we will see more in the way of those higher level clouds streaming in through the afternoon, but we're still looking at some pretty warm temperatures for much of the region, and that warming trend just continues on into Monday. Some high clouds, but generally looking at mostly to mainly sunny skies as we start next week. Your wine tasting forecast this weekend looks beautiful, really is, for heading to any of the local wineries in the region. Getting into the 80s both Saturday and Sunday. Will be a degree or two warmer in most spots on Sunday. Here's a look at the forecast. We got 2 more days left here of the Montague Hot Air Balloon Fair down in Montague. Highs in the mid-80s both today and tomorrow. Looks fantastic to head down to check out those hot air balloons, including the Smoky Bear balloon. Heading up to Crater Lake, it won't be as warm as our valleys, but we'll still see temperatures fairly mild. Lower 60s for highs Saturday and Sunday, even looking at maybe some mid 60s on Sunday, up to 64. Those higher level clouds streaming in a bit for the afternoon. For the Oregon coast, it's going to stay warm overall, especially in the Brookings area. Temperatures won't be as warm further up the coast, but that Checo effect is really going to hold on here through the weekend. Monday looks like it could peak, where we could be looking at highs into the 80s, maybe even a little bit hotter than that. We'll have to see how that pans out. But as high pressure builds in inland areas, we'll see some of the warmest temperatures come Tuesday. We're talking highs getting into the 90s in the Rogue Valley, but that kind of heat is going to be short-lived. We will see a couple systems, one into Wednesday, that will start to drop temperatures as we go through the rest of the week. There is another system as well to follow on Friday. So you'll notice we peak for temperatures on Tuesday in the Rogue Valley and the rest of the region, and then temperatures will be dropping back as we go through the rest of the week. And we'll be watching for maybe some shower chances, mainly going to be regulated to the Oregon coast, at least at this point, but we'll be watching those systems closely. For the coast, the warmest day for us is going to be Monday, but there is going to be a cooling trend back into the 60s by Wednesday. Slight chance at some showers both Wednesday and with the next system on Friday. Lots of sunshine overall through the weekend in Northern California. Some warm temperatures right into the start of next week. For the Klamath Basin, chilly mornings but warm afternoons. Highs getting into the 80s as we head into the start of the work week. Taking a look at the forecast up in the mountains, dry weather expected, but notice that cooling trend later next week. And then in the Rogue Valley, temperatures feeling very summer-like, although fall does officially start on Sunday, but temperatures peaking on Tuesday with those highs well up into the 90s.